Well, good afternoon guys. It's Wednesday afternoon. I've just had to take my car for an MOT, which it's thankfully it's passed all right. So now I thought I'd have a little look around Sweet Chestnut Wood to see if all that rain that we've had in the last 3 or 4 days has made anything pop up. So let's go and have a look. Don't forget guys, you can always give us a big thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and it'd be lovely if you could subscribe. It all helps the channel. So let's go and see what we can find. I've just come across what looked to me like false death caps. There's a young one there, look. Another one there. And another one there. This one's a more mature one. If I can... There you go, look. A false death cap. The real death cap has got a much more olivey green cap. It hasn't got those scales on either. But there you go. They are false death caps. Put that back. There's one that's been knocked over, look. There's one there that's been knocked over and been eaten, or slugs maybe have had a go at him. There you go. We'll let him back down there. So that's what they are. They are the false death caps, and these are just young ones that are just coming through, look, just coming out of that vulva. There you go. So let's carry on and see what else we can find. Well, we've got a yellow Russula been knocked over. There we go. One of the brittle gill families members. It has got those brittle gills that flake off like almonds, as you can see, and that very stiff, chalky stem that snaps. Oh, there's another one there, look, just coming through this leaf litter that's ever so thick under these sweet chestnut trees. It's ever such thick leaf litter, obviously because not many people come in here at all, so it's got years and years of layers of fallen leaves. So there we go, there's 2 brittle gills, yellow brittle gills. So we'll carry on and see what else we can come across. Well, here we've got more and more of those parasitic boletes growing on these common earthballs. There's one there, look. There's a group of 4 growing on those common earthballs, and I'm pretty sure they suck the goodness out, because some of these earthballs look a bit wrinkled. But they're definitely parasitic boletes, and there's quite a lot about. I can see some more actually. There's lots of them, look. The more you look, the more you find. Under here, we've got a group growing there. We've got more growing there. We've got 2 growing on that earthball, look. So I'm glad we found them the other day, because apparently they're not very common. They're quite rare to spot, so I've been told. And what a great thing to find. Something new that we've never found before, and now we've learnt about it. Parasitic bolete. I don't know the Latin name. You know me, I only use the common names. But what a lovely bolete. Not an edible, I don't think. Most books say not an edible. Some say is, but I wouldn't like to try. I wouldn't take that risk. But there you go. parasitic boletes. Well, this is one of the little beefsteak mushrooms that I saw that was a tiny little piece last time we come. So it's definitely growing. Hopefully in a week or two we'll be able to harvest it. But there you can see, if I put my finger next to it, see the sort of size we're talking at the moment. So let's carry on and have another look around. Now we're going to have a little game of spot the brittle gill. This time we're not looking for a yellow Russula, we're looking for a red colour. So let's see if you can spot what I can spot as I gradually pan round. Can you see it, guys? There we go. One of those lovely dark red, nearly chocolatey red colour Russulas. We won't pick it, we don't need to. I don't eat them. Other people do, but I leave them alone. But there we go. An old Russula. He's had a few nibbles to his cap. Probably the slugs that love the wet weather we've had the last 3 days. So there we go. It really does pay to keep your eyes open in these thick wood floors that are covered really thick leaf litter, because look what I've spotted. Lovely little baby blusher coming up. Can you see him? And here's another one, look, 2 of them. I'll pick one because there's a couple more over there, so there you go. That's a lovely little baby blusher. See those lines on the skirt? That's one of the ID hints, clues as to blushers. They've got that on that skirt, look, they've got those lovely little lines. There you go. All the way round. So that's a young blusher. Looks like it's already been knocked about actually, but we'll put him back in there. Cover him over, and there's the other one, look. So that's a nice find. That's a first for this wood. 2 lovely little blushers. Maybe, just maybe, all the rain is starting to get things moving. So let's hope we find some boletes soon. Growing on this old stump, we have 2 nice pieces of beefsteak mushroom. Not big enough to harvest yet, I wouldn't say anyway. Some people might. A bit too small. There's the other piece, a little bit lighter in colour. But we'll let them carry on and develop, mature, so that we can have something nice one breakfast. There you go, some more beefsteak mushroom. Wow, look what I've just come across. That is one big group of parasitic boletes growing on one single large common earthball. There we go, look at the size of those. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a 10 or 11 all growing on one earthball. There we go. So I've gone from finding a mushroom that I've never found before to finding them everywhere in this little wood. Look at that for a group. Just behind these ferns is another lovely little blusher. There he is. Wonderful little blusher, just appearing. A bit more mature than the other two that we saw earlier, but it looks like he's had a bit of a nibble by something on the right hand side, but a lovely little blusher it is. So we'll carry on and see if we can find some more. I've just spotted this old stinkhorn. Look at that. Look how old he is. There's his remains of his egg, and there's the remains of the cap. I did mention last week or the week before I could smell stinkhorns about. I could never find them, but I must have missed this one. And while I'm down here looking, I think we've just found a bolete. There we go. Yep, that's definitely a little bolete. He can come home with me. That's like a little matte bolete. No, it's a little red crackling bolete. There you go. See all that crackling on the cap? Just forming, just starting. There we go. There's his yellow paws underneath and that yellow and red stem. So there we go. We've got another bolete. So we do get boletes in here. We had those 3 little boletes that we found last week, and we got this one today. So let's keep looking. Well, I've just spotted another big old chunky Russula. There he is, look. Look at the size of him. He's a big fella. We're not going to pick him because we know now they've got that white, like stick of chalk, thick stem, and they've also got those flaky, like flaked almond like gills. So we're just about getting used to those now, aren't we? It's just a different colour. This one's more of a brown colour, as you can see. So we've had yellow, red and brown so far. So let's carry on. It looks like we might here have a little charcoal burner. The charcoal burner is a member of the Russula family, them brittle gill mushrooms. But the charcoal burner hasn't got the brittle gills. They don't flake off like most of the others do. So if we try and rub these gills and they don't flake, these do flake. These definitely do flake. So it's probably not a charcoal burner, which if it was, you know that that's definitely safe to eat, the charcoal burner. But there we go, another one of the Russula families. That's 4 colours we've found them in just this afternoon. Now I'm pretty sure under here we have one of the members of the milk cap family. I'm not 100% certain, but it looks like it. See those little droplets of white milk? That white liquid that comes out of the gills when they're damaged. If I just run my fingernail over it, you'll see more. There you go. You see that white milk lactating. There you go. So that's one of the milk cap family. Which one, I'm not 100% sure, but I will take some pictures and I will try and put it on the video when I upload it. So there you go. Pretty sure, well, 100% certain it's a milk cap, just not sure which one. It's got a smell to it, but nothing distinctive. So that's another one. Let's move on to see what else we've got this afternoon. As we can see here, it's that time of year when the squirrels start eating those sweet chestnuts. Look at that. The little squirrel's been working away here. There's another little batch here, look, that is stripped off. There you go. Good luck to them. They must be happy little fellas this time of year with all these sweet chestnuts in this wood. I've just spotted yet another small piece of beefsteak mushroom growing. There he is, look. Can you see him? 2 pieces actually. So we'll let him grow. Hopefully in a couple of weeks we should have quite a few nice pieces in this little wood if they survive anybody else coming in and foraging. So keep our fingers crossed, shall we? Let's move on. Isn't that a lovely sound? The sound of rain on these leaves under these trees. We waited and we waited. The rest of the country had theirs and we still had nothing. And this week we're getting our share. Isn't it fantastic? Nothing better than standing under a tree, nice and dry, watching the rain. Well guys, as you can hear, it's really nice, proper rain. And I'm sheltering under this tree, and I've just looked down to my right, and look what I've spotted. Can you see him? Right there. Yep, a lovely stinkhorn. So, I was correct. They were stinkhorns I could smell. And there he is. And what a lovely example he is too. There you go, beautiful, beautiful, big, new. Look, no insects have touched him. It's a cold day, or colder today, and there's not many flies and that about. So that's why he's so fresh, and that sticky substance on the cap that holds them spores has not been touched yet. But there you go, what a beautiful example of a stinkhorn. Well, I've just showed you that lovely example of a stinkhorn, and just a few yards away we've got another stinkhorn egg. There we go. So he'll be up soon, I'm pretty sure of that. This little wood is turning out to be a lovely little surprise. A beautiful little place to go for a walk, and a nice selection of fungi to find. So hopefully it keeps up when the proper bitter cold bits of autumn and winter start. I think I can see a long rooting shank through these ferns. Let's have a look. Yep, there we go. That lovely long stem, the rooting shank, and that root will go down even further from the bottom of that stem. So there we go, something else this afternoon. Wow, I don't know if any of you have spotted what I've just spotted. Can you see what I've just spotted? Right there. An enormous, and I mean enormous, great big stinkhorn, and it's only just starting to come out. Look, there we go, he's just coming out of the egg. He's probably got another 4 or 5 inches on more to come out of that egg yet. What an absolutely amazing example. Just coming out he is. If you came back tomorrow, it'd probably be another 5 or 6 inches taller than this. This is absolutely enormous. A bit like the last one we just saw. That was a huge stinkhorn, and so is this. And it's, I can't smell a single bit of scent from it. I can't smell nothing from it. So whether it's not ready yet, he's just come out, or I don't know, but I can't smell anything. His cap looks a bit dry. So maybe tomorrow or the next day, if I come back for an hour, we might find out. But look at the size of him. That must be 3, well, if I put my hand beside it, look, you can see it must be 2.5, 3 inches thick. What a great example. Yet another stinkhorn. just as I'm going to get back in the car, I checked one of the tiny little pieces of beefsteak that we found last week, and look how big it's got. I'm not sure if it's going to get any bigger because the slugs look like they've had a go at him, but there we go, nice piece of beefsteak. So that's a nice way to finish today. What a lovely little wood this is. What a gem of a little place. So quiet, full of old stumps, lovely chestnut trees, old mature chestnut trees as well. These are not young trees, these are big mature trees. So what a fantastic place to come. And this, as we've seen today, it's showing us so many different things, and we've only just begun because we've just had them first rains in the last 3 days, and it's brought out what we found today, really, basically. So what a lovely place for me to come and do some videos for you. We'll see what we can do. We'll record all that we find, and we'll see at Christmas time or New Year what we've found in total. But until then, guys, I'm going to let you lot get home, get your tea. I'm off. I've just got to finish off a few bits at work, and then the evening's mine. So thank you for staying until the end, guys. And it's been lovely in this wood, doing a little walk round for you. I enjoyed every minute of it, and I've been here an hour and a half, I should say. And what a lovely place it is to walk round. So don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe. Give us a big thumbs up, even if you don't want to subscribe. Just give us a like. Hit that like button. But we would be very grateful if you did subscribe. And thank you to all those new subscribers who have in the last week or two. It's great. So the more of us that get together, the more of us learn. So thank you, guys. And don't forget, try and get out there. You still get a couple of hours in the evenings, or if not, weekends, or if you're retired, try and get out there in an afternoon or a morning's walk. But well done, guys. Try and get out there, and don't forget, when you are out there, keep your eyes open.